Bay2Brooklyn, day 40. We have had an incredible trip. We've gotten over many things: hills, rain, hurricanes, tornadoes. We've gotten through rocky roads, we've ridden over grass, mud, and everything. And we couldn't have gotten there without the people that have supported us on this ride. First responders that got us on our way, construction workers, good drivers, other bicyclists, and just really the great American people that we've come across on our trip. We want to take a moment here to thank our family members for supporting us and the sacrifice that they made while we've been gone on this 40-day trip. I want to thank my wife for being so supportive and adding so much to this trip, my mom, my dad, and my sister. And thank you so much for supporting me on this ride.
I just want to thank everyone on this ride, obviously, my family, and my girlfriend for waiting 4 years for me to get out of the military just to leave for a month and a half again. So I just want to big thank you for that.
Well, I want to thank my wife Dee for letting me come and being supportive for me. Special shout out to my sister-in-law Becky for the encouraging text that she sent, and to my mother. Thanks for being concerned about me, but we made it safe.
I'd like to thank everybody that's helped me out. There's too many to mention in this blog, but I gotta especially thank my wife Julie, who's amazing. She was a single mother for the last 40 days and done a great job, and for my kids, Gianni, Seamus, and Ronan, for their support.
To my beautiful wife Linda, thank you very, very much for your support in this ride. It means so much, and I'll try not to bore you with all the details when we get back together. Also to my brother Dave for joining us, and then for all of our friends and family, those that have been praying for us along the way. I see the texts and the different posts on Facebook. Thank you very much for your support. It means the world to us.
I want to thank my wife Robin for all the support she's given me, and the rest of my family for their support along the way. From day one, Robin had no issues about me making the ride. She says, you can do it, I know you can, and I really appreciate that. I also want to publicly and personally thank Daryl Sales and Frank Walsh for all the work they put into this, and the planning and the organization, because without them, this ride wouldn't be what it was. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my wife Jennifer for supporting all of my crazy adventures and this ride. She truly is the rock that holds our family together, and has functioned as a single mom forever through my career. So she's amazing. All my kids as well, Eli and Johnny and Eden. I know you guys have always spent a lot of time away from me and with me going there and working and all that, and always being so supportive of that. And I love and I miss you all. And I wanted to thank my mom for always being there and helping me through all the rough times. Without her strength and guidance through my whole life, none of this would be possible, as well as my stepdad, Dave, for getting me into the fire service and doing that. And all those on my ESS team and CAL FIRE that are back fighting these fires and allowing us to do this event. Thank you.
I want to thank my incredible, beautiful wife, Jennifer, for when I was hesitant about the ride, she said, really, you have to do it. So she encouraged me to do it. That's why I made it. And the support, my daughter, she said the same thing. Dad, you got to do it. So Flock, I love you. Jennifer, I love you. My mom, she prayed for us every day. She said, tell all 13 of you that I'm praying for you guys. And she did. And for my dad, who passed away, I was ready to give up on testing for the fire service. He said, Mijo, don't ever give up. And I did it. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, thank you, God, for getting us to this point safely. It's been an amazing journey. To my dear wife, Grace, thank you for your support. You were there on the first ride, there on the second ride. So appreciate your just amazing support, and always giving me the space I need to do what you know I need to do. Thanks to the whole team. So many thank yous. Thank yous to all the prayer warriors out there. Thank you to my crew back home, all those back in the department that have sent encouraging words along the way, and there's so many more to thank. But I'm just grateful for this experience with these guys.
I'd like to take time to thank my wife, Chris, wife of 51 years. This is the longest we've been separated in all those years. She's been supportive from the very beginning, from the first day I suggested possibly doing this. My children that are staying at home and taking care of the home front with my wife, my grandchildren, I'll be seeing you soon. It's been an epic adventure, and again, Darrell Sales for talking me into this crazy idea of riding cross country. I'll always remember this ride. I'll always remember every one of you guys. I can't think of a better bunch of people I want to hang out with. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank, obviously, my wife of 51 years, Barbara, and also my daughter, Tina, for encouraging me and helping me to fulfill a dream that I had since Darrell Hill here left on his 10th anniversary trip, and for him to allow me to come along as a driver. This has meant more to me than I think anybody. Few people may have gone to the Veterans Memorial, Vietnam Memorial with me, and understood what that meant to me. But I'd like to also thank such an outstanding group of men. I don't think I'd ever want to be with anybody but you guys, period. You are class A, every one of you, and thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife, Michelle. Definitely couldn't have made it without her approval, and I hate this.
We love it.
I do, but I couldn't have made it without her. And she went through a lot of stuff while we were gone, and she kept on and made me stay. Thank you. And to my kids for helping out their mom when she needed a lot too. So I'm sorry, but I love you, dear.
No problem.
Wow, last but not least, so thanks to Steph and Darrell and Sammy and Carlos. Seeing the videos and having the FaceTimes has been, really encouraging. So thank you for all that support. I promise you we will not do a 30th anniversary ride. So that's out. Don't put that behind you because we don't have to worry about that. But thank you so much for the support, for all the coordination that's happened here in New York for us to be able to finish our last day through the 11th. I know there's a lot of work that's gone into that. A special shout out to Tony, who's been our PIO, taking care of so many things back home while we're riding. And for Antonio, thank you for your weather reports. Not every team gets its own meteorologist, and so we've had it. So thank you for that. I want to say a special thank you to the family in Boise, who was able to be there and watch us, enjoy that time. And then for my cousin James, so he made this, wonderful cornhole set for us. That's ended up becoming the gift that we leave for New York. This ride is about honoring people who have sacrificed. And every one of our team members, the riders and support drivers, have sacrificed a significant amount of time and effort to be able to make this happen. Thousands of people have literally put effort into making this happen. And we can't possibly thank the individual names and people who've been able to do that. But the communities that we've gone through, you've been awesome. You've made us feel special and welcome, and we hope that we've touched and made your lives a little bit better. for helping to remember the 343, and for the military who have sacrificed and still sacrifice today. Thank you to each and every one of you, and we'll see you in New York in just a few hours.